Greetings, fellow Pick members. My name is Zupaniro, and welcome back to the Shadowcast series. Now, as you understand, it has been a week and a half since I've actually done my last one. Actually, I think it's been a little bit longer than that. But anyways, throughout that entire time, I did some work on the tower, and I decided to go ahead and make a few changes. One of them just so happens to... Sorry, I'm trying to stretch my back. Yeah, 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks ago. So, one of them just so happens to be the wall. Of course, I finished the exterior wall of the tower itself. However, I might do slight improvements of it at the base, and I might thicken it out towards the center. Hi, buddy. So, yeah. Second of all, you're probably wondering what on earth is going on. You have all of that lava pouring down into the inside of your tower. Well, the answer is actually pretty simple. It's just temporary for lighting. I was too lazy to go ahead and put down any torches, and I decided to go ahead and do a quick little work with the lighting. Also, you may notice that it goes down a lot deeper. That's right, this is also supposed to be a part of the dungeon. However, the very bottom floor is, of course, going to be dedicated to nothing more than just transportation. Or, yeah, like I said, quick rail transportation between the different areas. And, of course, I'll be building a pathway going straight out into the mines. And, yes, this was a mistake. I was screwing around with the command blocks, and unfortunately, that happened. So I decided to go ahead and fix that up a little bit, but it gives myself a little bit more room to go ahead and work with, because the dungeon tower is not supposed to be, that horrifying. Or, it is supposed to be horrifying, but it's not supposed to be, massively horrifying. It's supposed to be, a tower. Like a nice, dirty-looking tower. So I flattened this entire area out. However, I do need to go ahead and fill a few of these areas in, which the ice spikes do make it very difficult. And it is annoying the living crap out of me. But everything on the inside should be working perfectly fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make my way up. And I'm going to try my best to finish the top of the roof. So, I wanted to work on the interior. I want to work on the interior really, really, really badly. The reason why I work on the interior immediately is so that way I don't have to come back to it like I'm going to have to with this guy over here. I didn't even finish the walls on that one. But unfortunately, I need the walls taken down so that way I have lighting. Except, I'm not pouring lava down the center of my tower. I'm not going to do that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the interiors. It should all be done by next video, of course, along with me trying to get the rest of the place finished up. However, like I said, there are going to be certain rooms on this one that I will not be showing, either because I'm conflicted as to how I want to show them, or it is going to be an exact replication of what I'm going to be putting into a story. Or into the story, sorry, into a story. Yeah, a story that I am writing. So, anyways, like I said, I'm not going to be showing off that one specific room, or probably just a couple other specific rooms, only because of the fact that it is still something that I am trying to figure out on my own, and I'm basically writing the story into different sections. I am splitting everything up, I am planning everything out, so that way everything is done in orderly fashion. As far as the top goes, am I going to be leaving it flat like this? I honestly have no clue. Basically, right now, this entire top piece is all up to me. It's my freedom of choice, so I would just have to go ahead and figure that one out. Now, as far as the other places go, for the gardens, the gardens is not going to look anything like the, whatchamacallem, what I'm going to be putting into the story. It's not going to look anything like it. The only reason why is because I am limited, one, by space, and two, by flowers and, you know, well, biome, I should say. But it should be, like, a nice little reference for me to work off of, I guess. Um, Only because of the fact that, one, I am using a good portion of this as a visual representation of what it would look like if it were to be, you know, actual visual instead of just on words on pages. Now, at the same time, it's also just a way for me to kind of get the feel of the story in itself, give myself a little extra motivation to work on it, seeing how all of this is created and seeing how it could be improved over time. But I am going to be working on the interior, like I said. Now, this, I don't know if I'm leaving. I mean, I would like to, but I hate the noises. So as for the interior, I might leave that. I won't leave the lava, of course, but I might leave that. As far as the corners go, however, I would like to go ahead and do that. Just have that down at the corners. Basically, make it look a little bit more like a good spot to put pillars and everything. Say 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Now everything is not exactly set up the way I want it to, but it will have to work. Da-da. I think I screwed up there. Okay, well, I definitely screwed up there. Okay, so yeah, nothing is exactly even, or 100% even, which is why I'm trying to figure this one out. But that one should be going across. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think I accidentally did this one. Yeah, this one's supposed to be just you. 1, 2, dot, dot, 1, 2, dot. Okay. Hold on. 5, 8. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe it should be the same measurement on this side. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. So that's all done. For now, I'm gonna keep the lava only because, like I said before, I need the I need interior lighting. Sorry, got a little sidetracked. Alright. Now as far as this goes, I understand that it's just floating lava, but I would like to go ahead and change a few things. I don't know how I'm going to exactly set up the bottom one. The top one, I know exactly how I'm going to do it. But the bottom one, I might reshape just to be like straight up prison wall here, prison wall here, prison wall here, prison wall here, and have dungeons or cells lined up all the way going up and down, up and down, up and down. And these actually look really nice. Those little spots right here. So I might have those set up just for towers. I don't know, I might do something along the lines of this. Either that, or I could just make it a little bit shorter. But, or smaller, not shorter, smaller. But, as far as design goes, I am not exactly dissatisfied with the way that this looks. I might go ahead and use specific patterns, because I understand that everything looks so dull and gray, especially inside the other place, but like I said, interior designing and everything else like that is going to be done later. But for this, I would like to get this done. So like I said, these guys are actually going to be just straight up walls with dungeons in them. Or prison cells in them, I guess I could say. The top part, however, is going to be a little bit different. I guess you could say the top part is dedicated to a higher security threat. Right? Yeah? Higher security threat? Or basically everything up top is reserved for a bigger threat. So, that's that. Down here, I might just go ahead and put a few... I guess I could go ahead and put a few decorative blocks down, because I understand that the game does offer a really good floor design. Yeah, there you go. Terracotta. Yes, that's what it was, terracotta. And I actually really like the black one and the red one. The red one, I mean, yes, it looks good, but the black one I actually really like. Sorry, hiccup every single time. And I might change the interior a little bit, just so that way I can go ahead and make it look darker. So of course I could put blackstone in here. However, the other idea was to leave the blackstone alone until I get all the way to the dungeon. So that way it looks like the dungeon walls are smeared with soot and dirt and everything else like that. Not that this place wouldn't be, but I don't know, it's just a thought, just a itty bitty idea. And I might keep the design for this. However, I could go ahead and have everything assembled halfway up. Actually, what? No. I'll have it from the base, and then I'll make a separate room underneath here. Yeah, that actually sounds a lot better, because I'm only at level, what, 22? That one, for the, whatchamacallem, the main castle goes all the way down, or the main tower. The main tower goes all the way down. This, however, isn't, excuse you, isn't exactly going to be going all the way down. As much as I would like to have this as deep as that one, it's supposed to be like a smaller, less intimidating tower. The only thing intimidating about it is the inside, I guess. But at the same time, if I could get a real nice sunset view of this, I think it would look pretty good. Have like nice torches lit here and there, and then just straight up boom. But it would look better for me to go ahead and draw and paint, or draw and color in something like this, than to go ahead and try and show it everything off on here. Now, even though I'm not exactly 100% sure I want to go through with the idea, I am thinking about using the dark oak wood as a common form of, I guess you would say, walking walking space. Just so that way everything is reinforced with the cobblestone, but everything else is basically all that you walk on is a dark oak wood. Because I've been thinking about doing that, especially to the library, and just having a few things topped with either the dark oak wood or the oak wood planks. Or not the ogre planks, the oak wood slabs. Can't think. These guys are annoying me so much. I mean, I like the idea that the game has them buried into the ground. I really do. But at the same time, it's kind of annoying, especially when you're trying to go creative, because I'm not exactly 100% comfortable with the command blocks. Like I said, I had issues over there. But it really makes me wonder what I can go ahead and actually do with the command blocks, because I understand I could put things down, like anything down in the game, but at the same time, it's like, do I want to? So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm actually going to try my best to cover a few areas over here. And the reason why is, one, that spot right there over by the command block issue, I would actually like to go ahead and fill that up with snow. And the other thing too is that I wanted to take a look at a few things, because the game had an update a while ago where when it was snowing, the trees around the area would turn white. However, this wasn't working for me the other day, and it wasn't working for me in another map that I was playing in. I found out that it doesn't really matter with trees that are high up on mountains, because it isn't exactly considered a snowy biome. Or a snow tundra? Tundra? Yeah, I guess, yeah, tundra. But the thing is that it does make me curious as to whether or not the newer update to the game, like the Nether update, ended up screwing that up. And I hope they didn't, because I actually liked the white trees. I thought they brought a little bit more realism into the game, and I thought that they actually made everything else around you look pretty cool. Because imagine that, walking around and actually having white trees and white leaves. Actually, well, white trees, yes, obviously the birch trees, but I wanted to take a look and see. No, that's not it. Oak. Dark. Nope. 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 Okay, I guess not. Figured they have like snow-covered branches or leaves. No, they don't. Okay, then. Alright, oh well. Just an idea. I don't know why it keeps on stopping like that. It's been doing that a lot lately too. It just keeps on stopping right in the middle of me doing it, and I'm still hitting the blocks. There you go, that's better. Now to the surrounding area around the dungeon. That is something completely different, because like I said, most of the extra details and stuff like that would be a very, very, very later on thing. Probably something that I wouldn't even show you guys. Only because of the fact that the rest of this is probably going to be done after the end of the series, like the tiny little improvements to the castle and the tiny little improvements to the dungeon and the mines and the farmlands and of course the garden. But again, I am somewhat conflicted as to what I want to do, only because of the fact that I only have a certain amount of time to do a few things each and every single day and each and every single week. And I have several different things planned, especially for next month, because next month I start school. So the issue is, how much time will I have to go ahead and do that? Also, speaking of which, as it turns out, almost half of my classes are going to be online. Actually, you know what? No, all my classes are going to be online. I forgot. I hate you so much. It just gives me goosebumps, and it, like, freaks me the hell out. Anyways, sorry for getting off topic. The thing about the school is that I do have half of my classes online. And it's a little stupid, but at the same time, it gives me a great benefit. One is that one of my classes is not starting until later in the year. I will basically be doing 3 classes for a full term. Sorry, hiccup. And, I'll be doing 1 class for only 2 months. And that 1 class is English, which is awesome. However, the bad news is that because of the policies changing inside the school, are restricting a few classes from being personal with the teacher, I am now, of all the classes I'm taking, doing painting online. I have no idea why the school decided, hey, you know what, let's go ahead and turn your painting class into a online class. But apparently they thought that painting was the best thing for me to go ahead and put online. Even though I literally have a class that involves me using a computer. Like, all the time. There wouldn't be a moment that I wouldn't be using that computer. But I have no idea. I have no idea. So I'm stuck with doing painting online. English online, I have no issue with. But painting online is... it's going to be very interesting for me to go ahead and figure that one out. Alright. Well, like I said, most of the tiny details in the game, or in this map, are going to be done on a later on date. Or probably not going to be done within the series at all. It'll probably be done in my own spare time. However, it would more than likely be for the best, due to the fact that I would like to go ahead and start the Nebula series next, as soon as I'm done with the Shadow Castle series, because as soon as the Shadow Castle series is done, it's a major project that is out of my way. However, I would like to get Nebula's Village done, only because of the fact that, it's supposed to be, not exactly a reference, but something of a challenge for me. It's supposed to be another little personal achievement that I would like to accomplish, and it does involve me using the Pixel Oval Circle generator, which unfortunately I was unable to go ahead and show to you guys. However, in one of my Shadow Castle series videos, I was able to go ahead and add that to the description. So hopefully, if you dig through far enough, which I really shouldn't be that far, I was only a few videos away, you'll be able to go ahead and see, hey, you know, right here. Because I understand a lot of people have issues with the circles in this game because it's all pixelated and they have no idea how to make a perfect circle with pixels, which is perfectly fine because I honestly have no idea how to do it on my own either. But it is fun, and to make a large project that's involving giant circles would be very interesting. Okay, so that's one side taken care of. Most of that is already snow, so I guess it wouldn't really much matter if I went ahead and decided to go ahead and start it right now anyways. So let me go ahead and change the weather, and I want to take a look at you. The other thing too is that I will be planting a oak tree over here, just to go ahead and test and see if it's just me or if the game has officially updated to the point where it's no longer allowing me to, well, I can't put the words into the mouth. It might just be with the oak trees that this actually works. Fortunately, it might just be... Well, let me put it to midnight, see if time has anything to do with it. I don't think time does have anything to do with it. Huh. The leaves have actually stopped changing color. They no longer go white. That stinks. Alright, well. And I don't think it's just that. I have it on snow, and there is no snow going onto the ground. So that has me worried. I do, however, enjoy the fact that light shines off of a few of the snowflakes, which is really, really awesome. And I can see the direction of the snow changing, which is also really cool. Like right now it's right there, and then it just moved off to the other side. That's really cool. Okay, that's kind of bugging me. But that's not changing. Let me go over here and see if... Even though I really shouldn't, because then the snow would fall onto everything else. I wanted to check and see if it was actually onto here. Figured it would. Apparently it's not. I do apologize for doing this. I really should be working on the interior of the dungeon, but... This is kind of bothering me. Okay, well, unfortunately, I think the game is indeed broken. Oh my gosh, enough with the freaking ambience! At this point, I'm about ready to put on the music and not the ambience. Okay, well, that's upsetting. I figured that, you know, I'd be able to go ahead and do all that. Well, that's gone. Okay, well, that's one thing to go ahead and put into the website. Hey, there's no snow. I mean, there's snow, but it's not, you know, dropping anywhere. So I don't know what's going on. Okay, so down here at the bottom, that works. So what I could do is I could just straight up bring these guys all the way up. Alright, well the good news is that it fits perfectly with supporting this middle beam right here, which I may not leave. It just kind of bothers me in a certain way. So I'll bring these guys up. Of course, they'll be a little bit more bulkier next time I go ahead and do the Shadow Castle series video. However, this is looking nice, and I would like to go ahead and measure a few things out from the ground level. Okay, so of course, ground level, walking distance, everything. I'll probably go about 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we'll continue doing this. I might go ahead and bring that low measurement of the 4 blocks down a little bit more and bring it to like 5 or 6. I mean, that works. That could work. That could work. Yeah, actually, yeah. That could. As far as the rooms go, I would have to look at a few of the designs from not from the strongholds, from the mansion. Yes. Few of the mansions actually have prison cells of their own. So what I might do is I might look into looking at one of them and seeing if there's anything that really catches my eye. Only because of the fact that I would like a few good references. However, I would also like to go ahead and do this all on my own. So, I don't know. Whatever. All up to me. I would actually like to count how many floors I'm going to be putting in. Only so that way I can kind of make the tower a bit even. Just to kind of balance out the control. Okay, well that's done. So, 1, 2, oops, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, okay. So, 15, if I bring it down one more, it'll still be 15, however, that will be ground level. However, at the same time, I don't know if I really want to do that. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Yep. Just leave it at that. I think I screwed up somewhere and I didn't realize it. For those of you that already know that I screwed up and realized it immediately, don't worry, I'll catch on. Hopefully. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, good. Alright, so that's 15 different floors. So that'll be 15 different floors I'll be adding. Not to mention the fact that I'll probably be taking 2 away, so I'll be probably down to 13 or 12. And as far as the top floors go, I don't want to do another spiral staircase. That's the issue. I want to actually have floors at the top. However, that will require for me to have a extreme amount of support at the bottom and at the top. So it makes me question what exactly I would like to go ahead and do. Would I like to separate this as floors, or would I like to go ahead and straight up go ahead and leave this all open and just put the cells over here like that. I mean, I could have cages hanging down. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? I mean, yeah, I could. Be interesting enough. I don't know. Don't know. That was 2. Wait, hold on, how's that 2? Yeah, that's on the side. Okay. Well, I know that I screwed up there. Oops. So that's supposed to be there. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. I'm sorry, I was looking at it from a different angle and I was like, wait, what? That doesn't fit. Okay. Well, as far as the snow goes, I have no idea what is going on with the game. However, I would like to go ahead and work on the exterior. The exterior actually needs more work than the interior. The interior, I just have to place a few floors down and I can make each and every single cell look the same, as most prison cells usually do look. Except for the top ones, of course. The top ones are probably going to be as long and difficult as making the library, which honestly wasn't really that big of a challenge, and it won't be that big of a challenge when I go ahead and finish that thing up. Just the ice spikes, my gosh. How much ice does there need to be? Okay, so it's 2 spikes connected. 2 different spikes connected. That's awesome. That's what I really like to take a look at. I was waiting for the third one. I was about to say, I swear you better not. Alright, well, like I said, exterior more than likely needs to be worked on more than the interior, but I would like to get a good amount of interior done on the dungeon, only because of the fact that I haven't gotten it done on the castle. So hopefully, I'll be able to get that done before the next time I go ahead and upload a Shadow Castle series video. And I do apologize if it does seem that I am disappearing and then reappearing after like a week and a half, or just like a few days in general, more than usual. I have been stressed lately. It's not just a stress. Stress is something that I dealt with before while doing YouTube. It's a matter of prioritizing. It's a matter of, hey, I got school coming, and I also have this going on, and that going on. I would like to get this finished and that finished. Which is also another reason why I haven't really been playing Kerbal Space Program. Because I wanted to go ahead and focus on a few other things, one at a time, you know the rule. just try to take things a bit slow, but at the same time get it all done and out of the way. I don't know, my thinking process has been extremely difficult lately. I mean, when hasn't it been difficult? That's something I really should be asking myself. When has it not been difficult? Yeah, I already passed the center. I was like, what am I doing? Yeah, the dungeon's not going to be as well designed as the castle. However, for a good amount of time it will be. Only because of the fact that I would like to go ahead and have all of this taken care of and out of the way and done and completed. The castle was a lot easier only because it was on flat land. This wasn't exactly... I don't consider this as flat land, I consider this as a freaking abomination. Even though all of this will be covered back up in snow as soon as the game figures out what's going on and why it's broken. I just want a good portion of it cleared out before I go ahead and continue with anything, and I really should be working on the inside, not the outside over here. I don't even think that I can melt the snow blocks with a lantern, but it would be really nice just to go ahead and get a good amount of all of this taken care of. It doesn't do anything to the ice, only because of the fact that the ice is freaking packed. I don't know, I'll do a little bit more touching ups out here and there and stuff like that when I'm off camera, just so that way I'm not boring you guys to death with me not talking for hours and stuff like that. Okay. So, even though I haven't started working on the Battlefield 5 clips, I am going to be working on a few... Actually, I'm going to be working on a Minecraft live stream that I did a couple of days ago with my friends. I am starting a new series, or a new Minecraft series, Survival, with my friends, only because of the fact that I haven't done one yet, and my friend does have a YouTube channel that he hasn't really been using, and I figured it would be a good opportunity for me to go ahead and kind of give him a good taste of what it's like to go ahead and, you know, do all this fun stuff. Oh my gosh. I do apologize if I am a bit monotone. My neck does hurt, but it's not from talking. I only just got back from work about, I'd say, an hour and a half ago. 8 o'clock, yeah, an hour and a half ago. So, I think, yeah, it would be. I think it would be best for me to go ahead and end everything off right here, because I'm already starting to lose my speech, and I really don't want to be stuttering the entire time while I'm trying to speak to you guys. Anyways, hopefully next time the outside is completely filled up over here. I got like nice wall set up and everything else like that, and I'll be able to go ahead and deal with that small corner, along with the top and the bottom interior. And as soon as I see that everything else looks completed, including each and every single individual cell, I will go ahead and move on to the mines. And I got a lot of plans for that one, even though I'm not going to be doing that much with it. It's already kind of shaping itself out. It's just a matter of me going ahead and putting a few things down here and there. But, like I said, that would be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. Have any comments, questions, or advice that you would like to give me, please leave it down in the comment section down below, and I'll be happy to go ahead and look at it. And if you want to go ahead and see more videos like this, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and you'll be notified every single time I'm uploading a video or doing a live stream. Once again, thank you for watching, and as always, I will see all of you in the next video.